kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42 slider. Reload.
On the ground, it's Henderson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he fires the football to the right side. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Utah State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Completion makes it second down. Tight end goes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. The Rams looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Io Manor. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Inside the 45. Powers through a tackle. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28.
Oh, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Io Manor.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. It's Barnes. Comes up with the catch. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. Here we go, 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
3rd and very long. They may get 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's going for a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
A quick spin move. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Romero. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. There's the handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Run down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Back to throw. It's Barnes. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
We convert the BATs, and the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. State offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they were in scoring position.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Barnes. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Iomanor. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Iomanor. He's got some room. Can he get there? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rams will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And now from the pistol formation. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. They go with a direct snap. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Running it back, it's Ross. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires this one deep middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Rams bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team at field position. On the return, it's Freeman. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him.
Touchdown, Utah State. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Colorado State offense is back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure is coming. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. There's a wide-open receiver complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Using his legs, it's Henderson. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Now, the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be.
And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready up.
Here's the second down play.
29 Phillies. 2-9
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Barnes. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down attempt for this offense.
Tuna. Longer.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field.
Now 55 sweep.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job. Reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Pulls it in. It's Iomanor. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
To the air, it's Barnes. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Goal line formation for the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the completion made. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Ready, ready.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Cricket.
Dropping back, it's Paolo Nicolosi. The pass rush closing in. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Ready.
Now it's second down here.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackle made after a big gain.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And the Rams lining up here on 1st and 10.
3:25.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Utah State's offense back out on the field now.
Here we go.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Got it.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Easy.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And the back gets the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt.
Here we go.
Direct snap to the back. Now, he did not make the 1st down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Stopped short of the 25, and it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He's escaping the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. It's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take another shot right here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Still plenty of life left. They'll elect to go for two and make this a 3-point margin. Quarterback drops back. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. We believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.